moving on, a former poacher is spreading awareness about conservation among his community in Zimbabwe. He was once jailed for poaching, and now he describes it as selfish and works to change local attitudes towards wildlife. In Zimbabwe's wildlife-rich but poverty-stricken Chiredzi district, an ex-poacher recently released from prison now preaches the gospel of conservation. Now take a look at this report.
In Zimbabwe's wildlife-rich but poverty-stricken Chiredzi district, an ex-poacher recently released from prison now preaches the gospel of conservation.
I grew up as a hunter, and it is a trait that becomes intrinsic. Before game rangers eventually caught up with me in the animal reserve, hunting was our way of life, but we did not know that we were committing a crime by killing animals.
Although he grew maize and cotton and raised livestock in later years, he turned to poaching when recurring droughts made farming less viable. But then he was caught late last year taking small game in the nearby Save Valley Conservancy. He spent nearly 3 months in jail, where he said a program aimed at turning poachers into conservationists changed his outlook.
During my time in prison, I learnt many crafts such as weaving and sculpting. I was enlightened during my time of imprisonment and realized that I could make a living without hunting.
But he learned new skills while in jail, including carpentry, which now provides his living. At his workshop, he uses tree branches and dry palm tree leaves to make chairs and tables that are a hit with tourists and locals. Since he was freed, Mastic has been urging his fellow villagers to rely on farming crops and raising livestock instead for food and income.
I began to realize that animals are for the benefit of the community, so poaching is a selfish act. I can kill a zebra today and eat it, but if tourists come to view that zebra, the entire community and the generations to come benefit.
It's not an easy message to give because across the southern African country, conflicts between people and animals are increasing. Humans are invading forested areas for farmland, illegal hunting and tree logging, which means diminished animal habitats. Droughts then push some animals living in those squeezed habitats to raid settlements to survive. Raising awareness is key to tackling the issue. The message is that wildlife should be seen as an asset worthy of protection.
We do a lot of awareness, we do a lot of patrols, we do a lot of law enforcement. What is more important is the resources to make sure that we are visible, we are around. We also do a lot of awareness with our community so that they appreciate the importance of wildlife.